Taurus, welcome to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have your November love reading here. Just so you know, Taurus, this is a general reading and may not resonate for every single Taurus out there. So if you find that you don't resonate, go ahead and try your sun, moon, or rising sign. Any of those three to see if you do, okay? Cross watchers, keep in mind that sometimes the energies can be for you rather than the person you're watching for. So make sure you're applying the energies how they fit. So this is for Taurus. What is going on with Taurus? What do they need to know? What is going on in their love life? Please help me guide Taurus for their highest good. Alright, so we're starting off here with chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, so we have some intense chemistry between you and your person. A magnetic pole. And we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So living in the moment, and we have some beautiful mutual attraction. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so this card is very similar to the Ace of Cups in the tarot. So it can represent a brand new person coming into your life, or perhaps starting fresh with somebody. Please clarify this reading for Taurus. What's going on in their situation? This is for Taurus. So at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is a very outgoing, social butterfly of an individual. They turn heads wherever they go. This is someone who gets attention. So with this energy coming out, this is saying that your person is attracted to you, okay? So we have this energy coming out twice here in your reading. And we are starting off with the Death card. Now, Death represents an ending that has taken place or some kind of transformation that we're going through. This is Scorpio's energy, so some of you could be involved with a Scorpio with this coming out here. In the reverse position, this can represent resisting some kind of change, but also that perhaps something is being revived here. So for some of you, this could be a revival of a connection that you shared with someone. I am getting a little bit of a time frame. This could occur by the end of Scorpio season. Alright, and we have the beautiful Sun card. Now the Sun represents happiness, joy, things going our way, okay? This is the sunshine coming out. Sometimes this card can represent a birth or a child, okay? So some of you may find yourself pregnant if that's what you're looking to be. If not, then make sure you're protecting yourself. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Now the King of Swords represents someone that we go to for advice about something. This is someone who's very knowledgeable and skilled. This can represent a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, anyone really that you would go to for advice. In the reverse position, however, it can represent someone who is giving you bad advice. Okay, so do be careful about who you're going to for advice about something. Also, the King of Swords is someone who is an excellent communicator. This is someone who's very decisive. In the reverse position, it can represent perhaps being a little confused. Maybe you're not communicating that much with your person, with this card being in the reverse. This card represents the air sign, so you could be involved with an air sign or have a lot of air energy in your chart. I have the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups represents a missed opportunity, kind of feeling down in the dumps. Also, it's an energy of someone being very focused on something that has happened in the past, and it makes them kind of miss out on this cup of love that is being offered to them. In the reverse position, however, this is a missed opportunity representing itself. So if we were in a situation where something fell through with somebody, where we missed out on this beautiful Ace of Cups energy, then this opportunity is going to be representing itself. Oftentimes when I get this card in a reading, it can represent someone who perhaps has shut down, has become very closed off to us. As you see, this individual has their arms crossed and their legs crossed, and they're focusing their energy on these 3 cups over here. So there's something that they're very focused on, and it's making them miss out on this cup of love that is being offered to them from the heavens above. All right, so in the reverse position, if there's been someone who has been ignoring you, or if you have shut out somebody, this is an energy of kind of turning back around and accepting this cup of love. So I feel that communication, if you've had some poor communication with somebody, I feel like communication is going to be opening up. Someone who has been really closed off or shutting somebody out may turn around and notice this cup of love. I have the Magician in the reverse. Now the Magician represents our manifestations. This is our thoughts, our feelings becoming reality. So the things that you think about, you bring about. All right, so make sure you're trying to keep positive thoughts in your mind. In the reverse position, this is representing perhaps our dreams, our goals aren't being manifested as soon as we would like. So there's some kind of delay here. I have the 5 of Wands. Now the 5 of Wands represents conflict. It can represent game playing, all right, as well as competition. So we could have been feeling that perhaps we were competing against other people for this person's attention, all right, or your person could have felt that they were competing for your attention. And this can also represent some kind of game playing that was going on in this connection. Now, with this coming out under the Death card, that could have been one of the triggers that caused an ending here in this connection. But with the Death being in the reverse, this is like going over things again to revive the connection. I have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman represents someone who has taken a step back to gain a new perspective, to see the bigger picture. Oftentimes when I get this card in a reading, it can represent someone who's gone a bit quiet because you know, they're gaining that new perspective, that enlightenment, and oftentimes when they're in the process of doing that, they kind of you know, silence up a bit. All right, so there could be someone who kind of took a step back from this connection for a little bit to kind of like think about things for a while. I have the Knight of Pentacles, all right? And so this is what we're thinking about. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's on a mission to invest in something for the long term. This person is looking for commitment. So I feel that someone is really, you know, really considering this commitment energy here. The thing is about the Knight of Pentacles is that they take their time. They're very slow moving, okay? They're very slow and methodical when it comes to this decision. And I have this energy coming out right underneath the King of Swords, which is a decisive energy. So someone who is trying to make this decision here and perhaps struggling to do so with the King of Swords being in the reverse. But I have the beautiful Lovers card. Now the Lovers represents coming into union with someone you love. All right, this can represent a twin flame or a soulmate connection. This is Gemini's energy, so some of you could be involved with a Gemini. All right. So yeah, I have this progression here where, you know, perhaps there was some conflict in the past between you and this person, and it made perhaps both of you take a step back to really consider this relationship here. But I'm seeing someone who's moving forward, wanting to commit for the long term, wanting to salvage this loving energy here. I have the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords represents moving on from adversity, from conflict. This card comes after the Five of Swords, which is all about fighting. It can represent tit for tat, someone, one-upmanship, bullying, using words as a weapon, things like that, okay? And this card comes after that, and it represents moving on from that type of conflict. No more arguing, moving on to calmer waters. And I feel like that's what this person wants to manifest. They want to manifest some peace in this connection with you. Because I'm seeing some beautiful energy between you and this individual. We have the beautiful Lovers card, and we have attraction and chemistry here. So there's a beautiful passionate connection between you and this person. So it's definitely something worth salvaging. I just feel that perhaps the two of you you know, weren't seeing eye to eye on occasion with this Five of Wands energy. I'm going to further clarify this reading with Island Time Wellness. Please clarify this reading for Taurus. What's going on in this situation? Whoa. Okay. So we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So this person is preparing for union, wanting to transcend these obstacles that the two of you have faced. We have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. And I have two cards here that are telling you to live in the moment. So live in the moment, enjoy this moment fully. So enjoying your time with this person. With this energy of girl talk, you may be getting advice from your friends, or they could be getting advice from their friends about your situation here. Because I have this coming out right on top of the Hangman. And the Hangman, remember, is all about gaining a new perspective. So maybe they're looking for the perspective of the people around you. And you could be doing the same. I have not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Okay, so this is an energy of someone who has kind of shut down. And I do have this coming out right on top of the King of Swords. So like I was saying, for some of you, perhaps someone took a step back, became kind of quiet. I see someone who is avoiding some kind of confrontation and conflict. So not wanting to fight, I really feel that there's a strong energy coming through. There's someone who doesn't want to fight anymore, but they still do have a lot of love for this connection here. I have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Okay, so the two of you might reconnect as friends at first, you know, to reestablish your connection. I have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Okay, so this person is struggling seeing their future without you, Taurus, and I feel like they're really missing you at this time. There could be someone who is doing some kind of traveling here as well with the Six of Swords. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Skies love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. And look what we have pop up. Fights, arguments, conflict. Okay, so that is a very strong energy coming through. I feel like this person is trying to avoid the fighting that has occurred in this relationship. They don't want to fight anymore. They want peace in this connection. And I feel that they are really wanting to overcome these difficulties that the two of you have faced. We have finances are a problem. Okay, with this energy here, there could be someone who's very focused on their finances, trying to increase their finances. If you live at a distance from each other, finances might be a problem to like come see you because plane tickets are expensive, you know, etc. Also, there could have been arguments around money as well. And then we have this was just a fling. Okay, with this energy here, for some of you, there could have been perhaps a third-party situation going on, and that could have been some of the arguments, because I do have the Five of Wands, which can represent competition. So there could have been someone who maybe had a wandering eye, maybe they were being too flirtatious, or maybe there was an actual third party that intervened. Okay, and this person is saying that that was just a fling. Okay. Please clarify this reading for Taurus. What's going on in this situation? I am intimidated by you. Okay, so this person, they're afraid of this conflict here in this connection. You intimidate them. you know, they may find you more attractive. They may think that you make more money than them. With this, finances are a problem. But I'm getting this imagery here in my mind that when the two of you argue, I kind of feel like they're afraid to confront you, Taurus. That's the energy that I'm getting from this card here. They might be ashamed if there was a third party here. They may be afraid to confront you about that issue. Okay, they're afraid of what you'll say, what you do. You deserve better than me. So this is an energy of someone who they feel that you deserve someone who treats you better. Okay, this could also be an ego issue where perhaps this person is struggling with self-confidence. Okay. I check on you from afar. So even if the two of you aren't communicating at this time, this person is still keeping tabs on you to see how you're doing, maybe checking your social media, maybe asking friends or family about you. And then we have I miss you again. So this energy is coming out twice now. With this separation, missing you, I miss you. Yeah, so this person still has a lot of love for you, Taurus. I feel like they might be a little afraid of you. That's an energy that's coming through. They might be afraid of what you'd say if they've done something wrong here in this connection. Also with just these arguments, maybe they're just like a little afraid. Maybe you always one-up them in arguments, or maybe you always win arguments with them, and that that intimidates them a little bit. I see them seeing you as someone who is powerful, like your presence, okay, and that I feel intimidates them a little bit here. But they do have some beautiful energy for you with this chemistry and attraction. I feel they want to start over fresh with this new love energy. Alright, Taurus, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I'll see you next time.